Hello and welcome to another year of Gen Yes. My name is Victoria and I'll guide you through how to get started for the 2020-21 school year. First, you'll want to sign in to your old Gen Yes account using your username and password from last year. If you do not remember your password, email support@yesk12.org to request a password change. Click Sign In. Your TAPS page will be empty. This is because all of the TAPS that you completed last year are now stowed away. To view TAPS from previous years, click the Filters button, then change the start date in the filter options. This will cause all of the TAPS created in previous school years to appear on your dashboard. To start getting ready for next year, visit the Classes page. Then, archive last year's class. To do so, click on the class, choose Edit Class in the top right, and then click Archive Class. A pop-up window will appear asking if you're certain. Click OK, and the class will be archived. Your Classes page will now show you classes taught in the entire school. There may be other classes which other facilitators have created at your school which are not yet archived. That's all right. If you're at a standard Gen Yes school where you're the only Gen Yes facilitator, you won't see any other classes at this point. The next thing you want to do is create your new class for the 2020-21 school year. Click the green New Class button, give your class a name, choose Add Facilitators, and select yourself. Click Done. Notice that your name does not appear even though you have selected yourself. This is all right. When you create the class, it will update and show your name. Use the same process to add STLs. Click the green Add STLs button, and then select students who will be in your class. You'll notice that the list of STLs in this pop-up window only includes students who created accounts last year, or whose accounts you created for them. We'll make sure to create some new STL accounts together. Click Done, and then Create Class. Now you will see all of the student tech leaders that you added in your class for this school year. Let's go back to the Classes page. Notice that your Classes view is now filtered only to classes which you teach, because you have a brand new class. The next thing we're going to do is clean up your student list. Click the People drop-down and then Manage STLs. The STL management page allows you to archive student accounts of students who are no longer at your school. For example, if you're a middle school and your students have just graduated and gone off to high school, you can safely archive them. Click the Archive button to move students over to the Archived section. You'll notice that there is also a button called Remove. The Remove button should only be used if you have student names in this list who entered your class but then maybe left, never started a TAP, or duplicate accounts. What the Remove button does is it permanently deletes a student record from the system. If a student has created TAPs, they're unable to be removed in this way. Now I've removed that student, they are permanently gone and cannot be brought back. So be very careful with the Remove button. You can always unarchive students if you archive them on accident. Alright, after you've cleaned up your student tech leader list here, we'll go back to the Classes page and create new accounts for new students who are coming to your Gen Yes class this year. You can click on People, then New STL, and fill out the information on this page. Note that the email and student ID are optional fields. And when you get to the password and password confirmation box, you can come up with a password for your student. Some schools use the student ID as the student's password. Others come up with a password algorithm. For example, the student's last name and then the year that they were born. Don't worry, your students can always reset their password once they get logged in to something that they can remember. Choose the grade level of the student and the birthday, and then create the student account. Alternatively, you can have students sign up for brand new accounts on the sign up page, The Sign Up button is located right beneath the Sign In, and when they click on it, they're brought to the STL Sign Up form, where they can enter their first name, last name, username and password, birthday and grade level themselves. Once you have created new accounts for your brand new students, or they have used the Sign Up button to create their accounts, they must be added to a class in order for them to be able to log in and access the site. Click on your class, then the green Edit Class button, and choose Add STLs. The brand new students that you created or who signed up for accounts on the GenYes Web Tools should be listed here. Click Update Class, and your new student will be in the class and able to log in. The last thing we'll do is click on Classes, then visit the People drop-down, and then Manage Staff. You have likely had new teachers come to your school in the last year, or have left your school for another school district. Your staff list will show all of the teachers who were at your school last year. Go ahead and deactivate staff members who have left your school or district. Their names will appear in the inactive staff column, and you can always reactivate them if you deactivated them on accident. Once you have updated your staff list by removing any teachers who retired or moved out of your school district, you can click the green New Staff button and then add names, or a single name I should say, of a teacher who has just come to your school district who is new this year. Then click Submit, and that person's name will be added to the list. Once your staff list is updated, your students have accounts and are entered into your class, you're ready to begin GenYes.